Not every wrestling character was born from fantasy. Some were born from real events. A childhood fear, a family tragedy, a moment that changed everything. Each story is different, but they all led to the same destination, creating a personality that would be cheered, feared, mocked, and most importantly, remembered. These are the stories that created those characters. Welcome to Kayfabe Origins. Just outside Pickens County, near Greenville, South Carolina, stood the Taylor family farm. For generations, the Taylors had raised some of the finest chickens in the region. Their birds were prized throughout the county, and local farmers often wondered what made them so special. The answer, many believed, was the bloodline of their roosters. Each generation seemed to produce a rooster bigger than the last, stronger, faster, more aggressive. And among them all, one rooster stood above the rest. A massive bird with bright red feathers and a vicious temper. The family simply called him the Red Rooster. When Terry was 8 years old, he was given the responsibility of feeding the chickens. From his very first day, his older brother teased him. "Better watch out," he'd laugh. "The rooster's gonna get you." Terry would nervously carry the feed bucket into the coop each morning, hearing the rooster crow somewhere in the distance. Then he'd rush back to the house as quickly as he could, day after day, year after year. But as time passed, Terry grew more confident. The rooster never attacked, never chased him, never even seemed interested. Eventually, Terry convinced himself there was nothing to fear. Then came the day he turned 12. As usual, Terry entered the coop carrying a bucket of feed. He scattered the grain, whistling a tune as he worked. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until he turned around. Standing between Terry and the gate was the largest rooster he had ever seen. The Red Rooster. Its feathers flared, its eyes locked onto him, and then it charged. Terry froze. The rooster let out a furious squawk and rushed forward. Instinct finally kicked in. Terry turned and ran. Somehow, he made it out of the coop before the bird could catch him. Barely. From that day forward, every chore became a battle. His father laughed. His brother laughed even harder. "You're afraid of a chicken?" they joked. But Terry knew better. This wasn't a chicken. This was the Red Rooster. Every morning became a challenge. Every trip to the coop felt like entering enemy territory. For months, Terry searched for ways to outsmart the bird, until finally he reached his limit. One morning, he made a decision. He wasn't running anymore. After feeding the chickens, Terry slowly turned around. The rooster was waiting, squawking, pacing, daring him to run. Instead, Terry clenched his fists and charged. What followed was absolute chaos. Feathers flew, dust filled the air. The rooster pecked. Terry swung. The sounds of battle echoed across the farm. Soon his father and brother came running outside to see the commotion. By the time they arrived, it was over. The Red Rooster had finally retreated. For the first time in his life, Terry had stood his ground. Bruised and exhausted, he stumbled from the coop. His brother couldn't stop laughing. "Well," he shouted, "looks like you're the Red Rooster now." Terry ignored him, at first. But as he walked away, a grin slowly spread across his face. Maybe his brother was right. Maybe the only way to defeat a fear was to become it. And years later, when the world would come to know the Red Rooster, they had no idea that the gimmick had started years earlier on a small family farm in South Carolina.